EA has recently posted some changes they were making to the Battlefield 6 movement system, and from this, people have definitely voiced their opinions, some liking the changes and some not. But within these changes, we are seeing a decrease in distance gained from sliding and then jumping right after. And not only that, there will be a decrease in height when you consecutively jump over and over again. It does seem that Battlefield is focusing really hard on realism this time around, adding some accuracy penalties when you shoot while sliding and jumping, making accuracy a lot less predictable. But with all these talks around the Battlefield 6 movement system, it did make me want to go back and play what is, in my opinion, one of the better Battlefields that had a really good movement system, and that is none other than Battlefield 5. I would definitely love to hear y'all's opinions on the movement changes to Battlefield 6, so definitely comment below. But enough said, let's get into it, have some fun. That was so badass. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Battlefield 5 has its moments, it definitely does. This is not the best Battlefield game, they gave up on it too soon in my opinion. Actually everybody's opinion. But there's some good aspects to it. But like I mentioned in the beginning, people have definitely made their opinions known on these changes, and so far from what I've seen, it's kind of split. Some people like the Battlefield 6 movement system the way it was in the beta. Some thinks the changes were needed, but me personally, I don't really exploit the movement system too much, and I feel like that's kind of what the problem was. People were exploiting it to like a Call of Duty level, just slide canceling all the time, and they were just gaining so much ground off of it that a change had to be made. But if you use the movement system the way it was meant to be, I didn't think it was that much of a problem. Okay, buddy's flipping out over here. There we go, nice, we got him too. But nonetheless, Battlefield's definitely going for that more grounded, realistic look, and this is definitely going to help. And I think for your everyday Battlefield fan, this is not going to change things at all. But if you're somebody that's kind of more used to the Call of Duty movement system, gaining a lot of ground on your sliding and jumping and everything, this might not be, the happiest time for you. So much stuff happening right now. There's guys absolutely everywhere, and tanks as well. I do have RPG. I see a tank over there. He's just destroying stuff. Oh my gosh. I forgot how much destruction's actually in this game. But going back to movements, like I mentioned in the beginning, I always think this game had the best when it comes to a Battlefield game. To me, it didn't feel too loose like a Call of Duty game does nowadays, and it wasn't too, I don't want to say stale. Well, I guess just too heavy. It wasn't too heavy. But you also didn't get that floating feeling, so I thought it was a good blend, in my opinion. I wish we could have really went back to the way this game feels, and I think they are trying to do that in a way. And mainly that is due to just all the criticism they had from Battlefield 2042 and how much it kind of did feel like a COD game at some points. The movement system being a little too loose for my liking. I know he'd make a bolt for it. I had a feeling. I see you in the streets there, buddy. But yeah, definitely this time around, more than ever, Battlefield is trying to stand out from Call of Duty, and it's not going to take much this time around. Definitely with the Black Ops 7 trailer, we've seen the direction they're going in, and fans are not liking it, and that is to say the least. Hugely downvoted. And we have seen that in the past before with Call of Duty, and I'm sure even Battlefield trailers as well, but definitely with Call of Duty. Oh my gosh, somebody just dropped a bomb, didn't they? You can always tell in here. Using the smoke to my advantage, come on. There we go. Okay, somebody can see through it. I sure can't. Hey, look at that. That's karma right there. That's some good karma. I get the revive, then I get revived. Oh, got up in the building. That's definitely an LMG he's got up there. There we go, nice. Yeah, I'm so glad we actually seen the crouch running make it back into Battlefield 6. I've been saying for such a long time I want to see it back in a Battlefield game. And I'm definitely excited to see it back in Battlefield 6. A lot of the movement system in that game does resemble Battlefield 5. I just don't think it's on the same level as this game, and how am I not dead? My goodness. Oh my gosh. There's always somebody lurking in the smoke. There's one guy, still more guys down here. There we go, got him with the headshot. Can we get him? Oh, yes we can. Let's go, give me that takedown. Ah, there we go. Yeah, but when it comes to player numbers on here, still doing very well. Plenty of servers up at the moment. I expect, you know, these numbers are going to change when Battlefield 6 releases, but if you ever needed a time to go back and play older Battlefield games, right now is the time to do so. Oh, there we go. I got you, buddy. I'm being a good medic this game. If you're not running a smoke as a medic, I don't know what you're doing then. You gotta have that cover. Oh, I'm definitely getting revived this game. That's for sure. Yeah, but you cover me. I got this. Oh, there's another guy there. Oh, I didn't even see him. I just seen the icon. Thought he was outside. All right, good job, teammate. Yeah, after seeing these maps on here, they're actually pretty good sized maps. Kind of surprised by it. And when you compare them to the Battlefield 6 beta maps we've seen so far, it's just like night and day. But we were told that we are going to get some bigger size maps when the game fully releases with Battlefield 6. More along the lines of Operation Firestorm. But imagine the ratio we're going to see from big maps compared to smaller maps. It's not going to be to people's likings. Probably almost going to be like a 50-50 chance of playing a big or a small map. But I do imagine as time goes on, and this being a live service game, we're going to see a lot more bigger maps be released. We definitely do have a bunch of games coming out towards the end this year that I would love to try out. Especially Ghost of Yota. And then of course we got Battlefield 6, and then I am a big basketball fan, so looking forward to NBA 2K26. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good game this year. But there's just so many games, and you definitely got to be choosy with it. And of course we got the big powerhouse GTA 6 coming out next year. And I don't know if there's a set price point yet on GTA 6, but if there's any game that, almost in a way if you look at it, kind of deserves to maybe get more money out of their product, it would be GTA 6, considering how much of a big project that has been money-wise. But I'm definitely not advocating for games going beyond the standard price point. I'm not trying to pay more for my video games, that's for sure. There we go, got him. That's right, made it past everybody. Oh, guy right beside my teammate there, okay. Teammate's definitely playing for the other team, it seems like. I do recommend going back and watching my last video, as we did play some Battlefield 2042. And they actually recently remastered Iwo Jima on that game, definitely surprising everybody. And not only that, they added in a free battle pass. And within this battle pass, there actually was some Battlefield 6 rewards you can unlock. So if you did want to unlock any of them, right now is the time. You try out the new map. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being a medic. That's what I'm doing. I'm being a medic. There was an enemy there the whole time. Are you kidding me? And that's how I died to a random grenade? I survived all that? Oh gosh. That's why I love Battlefield. It's just so random.